one of the most important things you can do to help support the ducks, like the video and share it with your friends. And enjoy the show.
It's 4:45, people. This is my morning wake-up call. It's actually a quiet morning wake-up call this morning. Of course, last night I brought the camera to bed because I knew they would do it because I've been missing it all week. The geese are really quiet this morning. Hello, ducks! Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for December the 4th. Well, I'm going to go and have my coffee. Who needs an alarm clock? You got that. And all week it's been the same time, 4:45.
Doug, who's more excited, you or the ducks? Just listen to those ducks. They're upset at me, guys. I had to go to town this morning, so I didn't let the ducks out because, you know, I still haven't nabbed this predator. I think it's a feral cat because absolutely no sign of it. Doug hasn't done any chasing, hasn't done any barking, nothing. I let them out yesterday afternoon when I was in the yard working, so it was safe. But I'm home now, and we're gonna let the ducks out. I had to go to the post office. Oh damn, I forgot. I got a bill. There was the only thing waiting for me at the post office was the bill. All right, let's let the ducks out. Seriously fast exit, holy mackerel. The courting action, guys, is nuts. This morning when they woke me up, that's what woke me up, was all the females courting. They were coming out of the barn, and it was pretty intense courting action, I can tell you that much. Well, it was loud enough, it woke me up. All right, Muscovies, what are you doing? Are you gonna fly somewhere? The lake's almost open again, guys. It's so warm. Right now, it's 7 degrees Celsius. The next 2 days it's supposed to be like 5 degrees every day, going down to like 0 at night. It's a real muck fest here, lots of mud. The Scobies though haven't done any flying in a couple days actually. They haven't even tried to get out of the pen in the morning. Well, oh, there's one. Speak of the devil, right when I was talking about it. That's the first time they've flown out of the pen in 2 days. Even when I had them locked down, they weren't flying out of the pen. Doug, come here. Be a good dog. Doug's really excited here. We went to town in the truck, and because it's so warm, he was panting in the truck, and he got home and he's just been going crazy, running around. Some serious pent-up energy here from sitting in the truck this morning. I don't believe how nice it is. The courting action, I'm telling you. Oh man, this morning it was loud. I didn't get the camera. I ran downstairs to get the camera, And when I got upstairs and opened the window to get the camera out, you know, so I wasn't shooting through the screen, they had already calmed down, but it was so loud this morning. And it was all females courting. And Doug's going on a tour. Oh, he's gone. These 3 females. Oh, I'm gonna check on Stripper Duck here. I set up a hospital in the back room, just in case here, in case Stripper Duck just can't cut it. Oh no, she's moving. Oh, she's got a bad limp. You know, guys, I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna put her in the bag. I'm just wondering if the males are mating with her, and that's what's causing her. Well, she's. I don't know. No, she's with the other limping duck. Well, the 2 gimpy ducks. That duck there's got the same limp. Oh, Muscovies, are you flying somewhere, or are you just hanging around the yard? It's like her hips really not doing well here. I don't know. But you know, she doesn't have that symptom, you know, when they're mating and they get the split hips. It's just that one leg. I don't know. I've got the hospital set up in the back. Just a shame, you know, it's so beautiful out to lock her up inside the building right now. You know, honestly, I'd rather lose her out here, being a duck, having fun, than lock her up in the back room, you know, to have a miserable life stuck inside of basically what it is the kiddie pool with the water grate around it. So that's going to be my hospital area this year. It keeps the mess all in one place, and they can't get out. But and actually, it's bigger than you know, putting them in the dog kennel. But I just, you know, to put her in there, I'd like I said, guys, I'd rather have her perish out here, you know, and be gone being a duck, than locked up in the back room by herself. That's another thing. She'd be by herself. And the fact that she's a flock duck, you know, to be locked up by herself, you know, she would be bad. Oh, that dog. He just took off into the bush. He's the warm weather right now. He's really pumped. I'm just watching Stripper Duck here. I don't know, guys, what I'm gonna do with Stripper here. You know, the thing is, if we have a feral cat, she really is the only duck that a feral cat could take out. The other ducks are a little bit too big, you know. It would be a more of a fight. Where Stripper Duck, you know, she would just be gone. I'm gonna do the chores, and I'm gonna think about this, what I'm gonna do with Stripper today. I might put her in the back, you know, for a little while, and see, maybe, you know, she needs a break from, you know, the males here. Maybe the males are mating her, and I'm just not seeing it happen. And if that's what's happening to her, maybe a break will do her leg good. I gotta get the bill out of the truck before I forget. I totally forgot what I bought from them last month. I'll soon find out here. Yeah, I totally forgot that I bought pellets from them last month. So let's see what the Duck Adventure present today was. What do we got here? Alright. Oh. Come on. Open up. Man, I'm having a hard time here. Oh, we'll just peel it off like a banana here. Okay, what's the total? Well, my blurry vision looks like 187.24. What did I get here? Oh yeah, so there we are. Oh, my thermostat came in. Oh, it must be sitting there waiting for me. For the duck shack. Thermostat and 10 bags of feed. There we go, duck adventure. Another bill to keep the ducks going. I got the final touches of the of stripper duck's new home for a little while. I got to bring her in. I just looked outside. She hasn't moved. So what I've done, guys, I took one of the watering stations and I kept the kiddie pool that had the hole in the bottom of it because, you know, I don't throw anything out here. I like to use it right till there's no more. So it has a leak in it, but it's not, you know, it's not going to matter for this job. It's still going to hold the mess inside. It actually will hold a certain amount of water. I can't remember where the leak was on the side of it, but I know that you can't fill it with water anymore because it causes the pump to constantly run. So, long story short, we've got a watering station that I power washed up here a couple of weeks ago. I washed the wire all up outside, so I know it's clean. It's not disgusting. It's soon to get disgusting. Now I put a little feeder here, just put a little hook on it and hooked it to the side so it's off the bottom so she can't knock it over. And I made a little watering station here that's also hooked on the side that she can't knock over. Because I have learned from ducks, if they can knock it over, they will knock it over. So this should keep the mess inside. So let's go out and get her because the poor little girl hasn't moved. She's sitting there exactly the spot where she went over and sat down. So it'll be a trick catching her because I know she doesn't like to be caught. There's the little girl right there. She hasn't moved. Which I know when I go over to catch her. I'll put the pivot heads on here, guys, and you'll see how fast this little duck can run. No, Dougie, I brought you in for a reason. Because it makes it way easier for me to catch a duck if you're not helping. You're really excited today, dog. All right, back. You know, it's amazing how this little duck limps. And we would just watch her. She can barely walk. But just watch this when I go to catch her. She's brutal. Relax, stripper. You're going to go to paradise here for a second. Well, for a little brief period of time. Hey. Relax, little duck. All right. Oh, wait. I got you. Oh, that was actually quick. You're losing your edge there, duck. I don't want to chase you too much. There's a little heart. Pumping like crazy. Oh, you're a cute little duck. I think... Yeah. Oh, right in my face. Now, I don't know how the mic picked that up, guys, but that was unbelievably loud. She's got a serious quacker to her. Look at the coloring of her. I'm thinking, oh, she's got more. Actually, shh, relax, duck. Look at this. I'm gonna take a look here before we put her inside. Okay, relax. Relax, little duck. You're so pretty. You got some wicked cute colors on you, but she's I wonder when the hawk did her in. Just look at this. There's no feathers. It's just fluff. It's almost like it's like when her skin grew back on her neck. You know, she really doesn't have feathers on her neck. Same on this side. Really fluffy though. Oh, little duck. I might end up buying a diaper for you. We'll see how it goes. Oh, she's got... Oh, look at this. Look at the size of that. This poor duck has had a rough go. And that's her good foot. I wonder if that's the... it's swelling because she's using it so much. Because look at her bad foot is really small. Well, you're going inside to the hospital and you're going to get a treat because you're going to be on pure pellets. Yes, Doug, we got a duck moving in with us. I don't believe this. All right, girl. Yeah, right away. Try to get out. It's going to take her a little while to get used to us here. Yeah, she's got something really wrong with her leg, guys. Really wrong with her legs. She can barely stand. Well, we'll let her stay inside here. And if it's like any other time we've had to deal with females that are gimp, it's from getting mounted too much. But her right leg, like it's going backwards on her. It's almost like she's trying to walk on the top of her foot on her right leg. Doug's really jealous right now, though. Doug, relax, Doug. No, I'm not gonna let him sleep with me. You've got that spot. Okay, guys, Doug is pushing against me here. Relax, Doug. The duck will stay out here. Trust me. I won't bring him in. Bring her in, I mean. Okay, I gotta go do my chores, and I gotta get back to my job. Because I'm working on a big project in the garage for the duck adventure, guys. Which I'm not gonna tell you about it, but it's you'll find out soon enough. But I gotta go outside and get my chores done, and the ducks need to get fed. And this duck is officially inside until we figure out what's going on with her. Dougie's not having a good time about this. Doug, you're jealous, aren't you? You don't want the duck in the house, do you? Come to think of it, guys, Doug's never had a duck in the house. Because when Miss Icovey was here, when that first winter we had the ducks in the house, it was Rocco that was here. Last year we had no ducks in the house, so Doug doesn't understand why there's a duck in the house. Relax, Doug. Icovey just flew down to the lake, guys. She's at the creek right now. She slid pretty good on the ice, though. I never caught it on video, though. I would have needed the big camera to zoom in to really get to see her skating ability. Well, they give me any eggs? No eggs. I don't believe this. Well, maybe in the barn. I really need eggs, guys. I'm going through egg withdrawal again. I don't see anything in here. Nope, no eggs. Oh, we got a nest. Oh, almost stepped on it, guys. Oh, I got an egg. I think that I have to increase the pellet ratio on the food. This batch I just mixed, I put basically, I went by volume, and it works out to about, probably weight-wise, be like 50 pounds of pellets, 35 pounds of scratch. But I went volume-wise this time instead of weight. I'm thinking I gotta go pure pellets to get them going here. Because when I got those 5 eggs that time, it was after a pure pellet, I think it was 2 days of pure pellets. You know, I got 1 egg. Making a dent in the food though. Making a mess too. The thing is you gotta not feed them for a day just so they'll clean up their mess. But you know, if that was pellets, there'd be nothing on the floor. They pick through. Everything on the floor is scratch. Working in the pen, and I realized the most important thing I forgot today when I was in town: cat food. Oh man, I didn't take a grocery list in with me because I didn't go to the grocery store, so it was sitting on the kitchen table. I just remembered, I was like, and we need cat food. I've got to, I got to set the live trap, and that's the only thing that's the only thing I have found that works in this part of the world when you want to catch feral cats. So this little Muscovy is looking at the water, because it's a combination of slush and water and ice right now, so it's confused. It doesn't know what to do. Flew down here and it's just sitting here looking. A male actually walked all the way down here, guys, and got to the edge of the water on this side, because she's on the other side of the creek, and turned around and went back to the yard. She's not going to do anything. I'm surprised Doug's being calm right now because the geese are losing it in the yard. It's really strange. They're losing it and Doug's not getting upset. Doug. Come here. He's as confused as the ducks are with this ice situation, because he can walk places he couldn't walk before. But that's how dogs drown. This time of year they walk out on the ice and go through and, you know, can't get out. Spring it's worse, but you know, that happens this time of year. And especially a dog like Doug, because he's got no under fur. So he would get hypothermia really quick. Not like a lab. The weeds here, guys, you can walk everything. It's actually still frozen pretty good. Not a lot of movement going on here. What are you doing, girl? Why don't you fly back for us? Give us a show. Not likely, eh? See all the methane gas trapped underneath the ice? That's the problem in this lake. Is the whole lake is like this. You know, it's constantly releasing the methane gas because it's still rotting underneath the ice on the bottom of the lake, and that's what causes the hot spots. Now, this lake has terrible ice because of that. It never really gets solid. Actually, if you look at the whole thing, all that white, that's methane gas trapped underneath the ice. Vegetation decomposing. So it's still generating heat, so the ice doesn't get that thick. Are you going to fly for us, Duck? It'd be neat if you flew out in the lake. I got the zoom here. We could get some action, you skating. If I could get Dougie to the other side there. Actually, that's a breeder, guys. She's got 2 pink tags on. Why don't you go for a fly? Like towards the lake. Okay. Come on, land for us. Oh, out of sight. Doug! Doug did good. I told him to go over there and he actually listened. Come on, Doug! It's not good of me to do that, guys. I'm trying to get him not to chase Muscovies, and here I am getting him to make Muscovies fly for me. Talk about how to really confuse a dog, eh? Well, you know, I'm hoping that, you know, he learns that on command do it, but don't do it on your own. That's the secret here. Well, I was planning on sneaking up on the duck, but Doug made short order to that one. Full steam, just blew down here on the ramp because there's no ice right now, so it's not slippery. I was hoping to see where the duck went. Doug's got an idea. He's looking towards where the duck landed. Unbelievable, this warm weather. I love it. It's nice when December's like this. Where's the duck, Doug? No, she's down there. We can't see her. She's hiding behind the grass. Well, we had really nice ice, guys, and now it's all ripply ice because of all this melting. And what happens is it melts and then water gets on top of the ice and then it drains and it makes a ripple ice, which is just brutal to skate on. It's still skateable, but it's not as nice if it would have stayed frozen when it was nice and smooth there the other day. But you can see the methane gas everywhere underneath all the white spots. That's the rotting vegetation. But the duck landed down there. She's behind the grass. She'll come home. I should go do some work. I got this project going in the garage, which I can't tell you about yet. Well, I'm not going to tell you. You're just going to see it when I'm done. But I've got to get back at it because I've got like a couple more days of this project to get it done. Oh, speaking of projects, guys, I'm my lawn tractor, which is my snowplow here. I had to winterize it and put the chains on and the plow and all that kind of stuff and change the oil, and I discovered that it was time to do the rear end, change the oil, and bottom line is that the whole job which normally takes about 2.5 hours. I ended up spending 6 hours in the garage getting the tractor ready. Couldn't believe it. Then I realized when I looked on the manual, because I always write down when I do my work on it, I didn't do it last fall. I never serviced it because I'm not cutting the grass. I'm not realizing that I'm using it as much. And I only cut the lawn, I think twice the whole summer. And I did it once or twice last year. So I didn't think, I'd use it that much. Well, it turned out I had over 120 hours on the motor, on the clock, on the tractor. And since the last oil change, and I got thinking, oh, it's all the snow plowing I'm doing here. So the tractor needed some tender loving care. The ducks in mud. It's a slushy, icy mud, but they're in it. Good geese, man. These geese, they eat everything. They're so destructive. Well, I'm gonna go and get to work here. Get at this project. Dougie's outside here with the ducks. He'll protect them. You're being so good, Doug. I'm telling you guys, he thinks this collar is like, if he doesn't listen, he gets zapped. It's but I took the collar off him the other day and back to brain dead. So it's like, I've got to just leave the collar on him. Until he gets totally, I can get him so that he absolutely listens and we can get rid of the collar. Because honestly, I hate the collar. I hate when I pet him and I touch him and I hug him and, give him loves and that collar's in the way, because it never fails. Is the cold dog tags always touch your skin. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.